Hi, my name is Sujata Shrestha and my student ID is EMV81010, and I'm going to introduce my group report for finance for business at I5002. Our assignment is a group report in the topic of research in financial market and capital budgeting analysis. The main purpose of the report is to study, undertake, analyze, and conduct academic work within the topic. There are three key findings: research and fact findings of Australia financial market. Second one is the fact finding of Australian financial market regulation, and the third one is risk analysis and project evaluation. Our report has three parts: introduction, body, and conclusion. I'm also going to discuss on the topic of comparison of four key financial institutions with examples on the basis of definitions. Commercial bank is the authorized deposit taking institutions (ADIs) which provide services such as accepting deposit, making business loans, and offering basic investment products. Insurance company is a business that provides coverage in the form of compensation resulting from loss, damages, injury, treatment, or hardship. Investment bank is a specific division of banking related to the creation of capital of companies, governments, and other entities. Investment fund accept the savings and invest the money only for investment purposes, normally in securities. According to key business activities and source of income, commercial bank create credits. They earn through lending money and offering interest above what they pay to depositors. Insurance company cover the future losses, and they earn by investing the premium they collect into other businesses. Investment bank is a financial advisor and handle the mergers and acquisitions. They earn by purchasing the loans and selling at higher prices on the market. Investment fund deal with the creation of new debt and security instrument, underwriting IPO processes, merge and acquire companies. They earn by selling shares and dividends. And the example of commercial bank are Commonwealth Bank, Westpac Bank, ANZ, etc. Insurance companies are Insurance Australian Group, IAG, Suncorp Group, QBE, etc. Investment banks are Combank, Bank Life Insure, TL Life Limited, AIA, Australia Life Limited, etc. The investment funds are Macquarie Group, UBS, Credit Suisse, Citibank, etc. And the example of commercial bank are Commonwealth Bank, Westpac Bank, ANZ, etc. Insurance companies are Insurance Australian Group, IAG, Suncorp Group, QBE, etc. Investment banks are Combank, Bank Life Insure, TL Life Limited, AIA, Australia Life Limited, etc. The investment funds are Macquarie Group, UBS, Credit Suisse, Citibank, etc.
Hi everyone, I'm going to explain about finance for business assignment. Myself, Indira Tiwari. About abstract, the report investigate about comparison of financial market in Australia. Capital management, ASX listed company are the best in the fact finding. The main of the report is to grow knowledge and it about broad marketing. Can create the question, what is capital budgeting? Capital budgeting is investment decision making as to whether a project is worth undertaking for business. In another way we can explain about the budgeting is basically concerned about the justification of capital expenditures, process of analyzing project and deciding which ones including in capital budgeting. Can look around about capital structure. What is the capital structure? The capital structure is help to a company's outstanding debt and equity, nature and size of the firm, cost of capital. It affects the flexibility and liquidity of the firm. About working capital management, in a very simply mean, working capital management mean the amount required to do day-to-day business smoothly. It is competitive, complex, and fixed asset profitability. It can help to business for development and grown for its ever changing heavy bad debts can block in inventories. and so on.
Hi, this is Asmita Arya. I'm here to present part of my presentation. And my first topic is advantages of being listed company as ASX. Flexibility on buying and selling. Company can easily sell and buy their share during trading period. Diversification. Company provide number of diversification to security of shareholder. Company can increase capital through wide marketing. Company can also raise the profile of the company through public recognition. Next topic is problems taken into consideration. Cost and fees. Company will be requiring more cost and fees during additional of share and maintenance cost. Advertising on media is good, but it requires more cost and more management. Director responsibilities will be higher because he or she needs to maintain relationship with investor and manage shares. Next. My next topic is the requirements on listing on ASX. Company require general admission categories to be listed on ASX. Company who seek to be listed on ASX must be foreign entity listed on their overseas exchange. Debit issuer must have a higher security to be listed on ASX. Next. My next topic is steps of listing procedures on ASX. Company who seek to be registered in ASX must appoint a capable advisor. Preparatory work require listing, drafting and processing application. Large prospectus with ASIC. ASIC has power of stopping and offering the shares. Processing includes processing the application after large prospectus with ASIC. Finally, but not the least, marketing and closing offer. Company start marketing during the exposure period and the offer closes after share is allocated and commenced.
Hi, myself Bhagavati. My student ID is BMW3011. Today I am going to explain my parts on group assignment, which is numerical. Here I need to calculate net present value where the data information are as follows. Sales, which is 77 million. Depreciation, it is straight line method up to 4 years, which is 4,50,000, and variable cost, which is 38,050,000. Now, first of all, I need to find out cash flow after tax. For this, I need to less variable cost, fixed cost and depreciation from the sales. It becomes profit before tax. And less 30% tax, it becomes profit after tax. And finally, a depreciation, it becomes cash flow after tax. And then for project A, the initial investment is equal to initial investment plus working capital, which is 26 million, and rate of discount is 10%. Now NPV is calculated as follows for period of 0 to 4 years. I utilize the net present value formula over here, and finally net present value is 5594102.17. For other conditions, changes are unit sales decreases by 10%, which is 3,15,000. Price per unit decreases by 10%, which is 19.8. Variable cost per unit increases by 10%, which is 12.1. Cash fixed cost per year increases by 10%, which is 3,85,000. Similarly, I need to find out cash flow after tax and net present value. I also utilize the net present value over here, and finally net present value is 2355607. Finally, the results are, after making the above mentioned changes, the net present value of the project has decreased in comparison to previous calculations. Thank you.